Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Chris well, I'm going to call it Magic Corner for right now. I don't know if it's going to end up being Magic's Modeling Corner or if it's just going to be Magic's Corner, but since it's going to be out, this is going to come out on Wednesday. I hope it's going to come out on Wednesday. I'm going to call it a Workshop Wednesday. I'm going to give you all a little introduction about myself and then kind of show you a little bit of what I'm working on. I hope you all can hear me. It's quite warm where I'm at, and I've got a fan running on me. Once this is over, I will see for sure where we're at, what if I can hear, if you can hear, and if not, well, you probably won't see this. Um, I'm still learning a lot of this. I don't know very much about editing or voiceovers or anything like that. So more than likely, this is just going to be a straight run and with very little editing. I've been building for, well, since I was about 8. I'm in my early 50s. I took a small 10-year break, so quite a while. Um, I build mostly cars from the 50s and 60s, um, some 40s and 30s, but some early 70s. I do like to build a lot of drag cars. Uh, I'm a retired firefighter, so you may end up hearing me talk about some of that from time to time. Um, I do also build airplanes and tanks, and I've got some ships and some sci-fi stuff here in my stash. So I do a little bit of everything, but I predominantly build cars. Um, my workbench is generally a mess, but I'm able to usually find what I need. I try to keep it somewhat clean, but it's not the cleanest. I'll flip this around real quick and show you. Hopefully, not going to give anybody vertigo by doing this. So yeah, it's not the cleanest, but I usually try to clean it in between projects, which as you can pretty much see, I've got quite a few projects going on. I think I've got one, two, three, four, five that I'm working on right now. Yeah, five. So I got the General Hooker Chevelle. That's the 67 Chevelle Pro Street. I've got, I'm working on the 50 Austin Gasser. I'm doing that a little bit at a time here and there. I've mostly stripped most of the chrome and repainted it. I got the motor redone, just a little bit here, a little bit there. I'm slowly working on it a little bit at a time. Um, so that's two. I've got a 62 Corvette that I'm working on. Um, whoops. Basically, I'm just cleaning it up, cleaning the body up. This is going to be at least currently, that's my plan. I'm going to go with like a streamlined Bonneville um, land speed record car, so to speak. This side, I really haven't done much of anything to, but so far at the front, I've taken off all the all the trim except for the frost flags. This side, I pulled everything off except for the grill in the cove. Everything else has been smoothed a little bit, and everything else has been removed. I figure I'm going to remove all the trim. I'm probably going to remove the windshield frame around here because I've got a smaller frame from the 60 that I'll put on there, along with some of the parts and pieces from the 60, like the tonneau covers. I'm just not sure which one I'm going to use yet, whether the full cover or the half cover. So I'm still kind of trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Whether I'm going to put a full scoop on it, whether I'm going to go with fuel injection with it. Still kind of trying to figure out what I want to do. You know. Got another project I'm working on where this one is one that I am building pieces, so to speak. This is the body from the Jawbreaker. I ended up picking up just the body with, the little pieces that come with it. And then I've got the chassis from the Ram Chargers. That's going to fit in it. And then the Arden flathead. It had the Scott blower on it, but I've switched that Scott blower over for another one. That is from, let me see here. It's from Iceman. It is the Ford supercharged SOT flathead with it comes with an Arden in it. It is a really, really nice one, but it is brittle. I screwed it up. I did not ask for any extra parts because I screwed it up. I know the one guy told me to get a hold of them to see what we could do to get that part replaced. I don't feel that they should have to send me something if I screwed it up. Although that tells me that, by them offering, that tells me that they are above and beyond one of the better places out there. I've replaced the blower unit. I kind of like the looks of this one a little bit better anyway because it's a bit bigger. And I've been adding extra details and stuff with it. Hopefully that focuses. That is a piece from not box stock, which I love the look of it. It came with 2 other pieces for flathead. That is it's called Flathead Intakes. You can get it off of, it says notboxstock.info. So I definitely recommend them. I found them at a show. They're based out of Indianapolis, which to me is close because I'm out of Ohio. And this one particularly, it came with that little blower unit. It came with a setup with three single carbs and a single carb all on intakes. and I've got some ideas for the other ones. But I got to get me a set of wheels for it yet, but I got everything else ready, so that'll end up getting built up. Um, and then the fifth one that I'm working on is a little Sopwith camo that it's in 1/72 scale, so that shows you just how small these things are. Um, I bought that God years ago, but doing detailing it as I go. All the decals were missing, so all those decals were done by hand with paint or pens. Um, but yeah, so that's a little intro about me and update on, well, what I'm working on. Talk about, up workshop Wednesdays and that. So I'm gonna try to uh, get these out on Wednesdays. So another thing on the Chevelle, I'm working on opening up the grill, scraping everything on the back. As you can see, I'm getting most of it. I scraped the majority of it, and then I started in with either a file or uh, fingernail file or a sand pad, and then once I got it even further to a point where I could pretty much see through it, but it wasn't completely through, I'm starting to take an X-Acto knife to it and slowly cutting through it, so that way I can get through it. It's extremely brittle right now, so it's painstaking work. But all right, I'm going to keep this one kind of short. I know I've got two other ones out there, two other videos before this one. I know this should have been out there before those, but my brain's kind of scatterbrained sometimes, so things don't always work out the way I want them to, and I should have done something like this on at least the last one before for the model show that I went to, that I showed the last time. But anyway, I appreciate anybody who has subscribed, but anybody else who decides to subscribe. I appreciate any likes. Well, anybody who watches, thank you. For now, I'm out. See you on the next one.